Up for sale, 1957 Bel Air convertible. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. First, I'd like to apologize for this guy's truck being in the way. But anyway, where to begin? 57 Bel Air convertible, finished in red with red interior. 40-year ownership. Restored in the early 90s. Now, I know as you go around it with me, you're going to be very impressed by the condition of the car with that, you know, being restored then. In 2020, it was $21,000 worth of work done to the car by D&M Corvette, very well known place in the area. All maintenance, everything like that, get it roadworthy once again, running and driving fantastic. But I know it was pride of ownership, 40 years. The gentleman supposedly went all over the country, you know, because it was owned 40 years again. Back then, NOS parts, stuff like that, because you weren't getting China parts. Buying stuff for this car specifically.
Nice car.
Thank you. Anyway, focusing here on the chrome bumper. You see a little mark on that there. But again, I'm impressed with the chrome because there's no pitting on there, no junk like that. You see a little bit of like haze in some spots, but just very, very presentable still. Look at that side sweet. It's got the gold grill on there. The tires are new, they're BF Goodrich radial white wall tires. I know in the front, again, from driving it, you know, you build this car, you want to drive it, some minor stone chips and a couple touch-ups, like hood edge, stuff like that. I know there's some more here. But the shine of this paint that you see there, just, again, just so impressive. The body is straight. It's got the spinner hubcaps on there. No cracks in the glass. I mean, I just love this car. These pieces here have a little bit more pitting. I just want to be as honest as I can in there, but more susceptible. It's one of those things water would get in there as you drive it, moisture, whereas, you know, driving down the road, this aerodynamic wise, the beads would run off. The hood lines up nice on top, but it sits up just a little above the fenders on both sides. You know, no big deal. You don't really notice it because of the body contour there when you're looking at it from the side. But popping the hood here, nicely detailed. Under hood looks sweet. Correct air cleaner on there. It's the original 283. Got the right valve covers on there. Factory exhaust manifolds on there. Nicely painted firewall in the back. Inner fender walls look nice. And again, all this kind of stuff taken care of in that work that was done in 2020. One of the things that was also done was they took the power glide out and they put in a turbo 350 transmission, make it a little more enjoyable on the road. You get that extra third speed. And as you know, like a power glides always do, they leak, so it stops that from happening. All the black in here is super nice as well. Hood stays open as it should. I'm trying to think if anything else jumps out at me. You could even tell back then the quality of the paint, you know, no painted over bolts on the sides. Nothing spray painted in here. But as always, we will go down the driver's side of the car. And anything I do see, I will point out to you. We got a little weird sun. It's that winter sun. I've actually been waiting a couple days to take pictures of this just because it looks too bright right in the sun. And with the shading, it looks off. But now today, I took some nice pictures. A little touch up on the bottom of that door, but that lines up nice. Two little marks right there. Nice windshield, no cracks in it. I just replaced this window actually, so this is brand new. Little chip there, and I guess if I want to be specific, little pitting on the handle. I guess, you know, the little more inexpensive chrome has that. Nice there. Nice rocker molding. I put the fender skirts back on. I just thought that finishes the look on this kind of a car. Again, you could always take them off if you'd rather just have the wheel exposed. The white soft top has one rip right here on this bend. The window is not yellowed though. I just think from age probably happened, but the rest of it's like clean, nice. I'm just gonna forego this for a second to show you the rest of the top while I'm on it. And I know there's a little poke in that one and a little one there, but again, majority as it should. Now we will hop back in the car. And again, as I know you see it as I'm going around it, like shiny as can be. You know, I've seen cars, oh, here's the paperwork. I've seen cars restored in the early 2000s, 15 years ago, that show more use than this thing does. Starting here, not the most important, I did take a picture of it, just some like those factory booklets, stuff like that. Nothing, you know, too crazy. And then in here, get a better angle on this. The receipts are all broken out. And then I know there's one receipt that shows everything on there. I know there was rear end work done on it. That was an $8,000 receipt. This is a $2,200 receipt. It's this one, I believe. $21,000. And just, you could just see more copies of all these receipts here, how much was actually done to these cars. All pretty much different dates because the odometer in and out changes. I got a lot of them. More stuff like that. Another one real broken out like this. I like this one a little easier to read. Just keeps going, just keeps going. That was an $8,000 one. So that was even separate than the big one you saw. But anyway, let me reorganize this quickly before I move on. I have factory red floor mats in the trunk. I just like the way the carpet looks. A clean look without them. Show you the seat real quick before I lay that back in. And again here, coming to this door panel, the hem is nice, the finish is nice. Attention to detail with this like classic Super Chevrolet tag, weather stripping, not painted over bolts. Nice door panel. You see the original VIN tag on there, V, so it's a factory VA car, of course, you know, the original 283. See Bel Air 57J, and then the numbers, which will be on the ad, of course. Paint is nice here. Paint is nice there. Backing back out. And then you come on in here for the, you know, when you're sitting in the car. The steering wheel's nice. You know, a couple little marks on the steering wheel. Now I'm just being specific, but like gonna happen over time. Paint all on the dash is super nice. I mean, look at that. It's my cousin. Aftermarket radio. All the gauges work. I mean, everything works, like that kind of stuff. That was also taken care of with the big work that was done. Oh, and I got some other stuff back here, some books, some maybe for the transmission or something, I don't even know. But the back seat's nice. I know I got the top boot folded that way, but I took some pictures of the back seat so you can see that better. Door panels are mint. And let me grab the key. As expected, the car is turnkey. As expected, there is no rust underneath the car. Body mounts, floor supports, frame, all original floors, as you want to see. Now I'm gonna just dust it off lightly just so you see here. Like, you know, of course, when you get a little old, you get a couple checks. So there's a couple little checks right there. But then, you know, I don't see anything else there. There's a little larger touch-up right there. And now at this angle, I do kind of see, you see that right there? A little indent. Of course, where you fill the gas. Now focusing back on the chrome. And I know for whatever reason, just specifically this piece has some little indents in there. Maybe someone was leaning over it at some point. That one doesn't have anything. I know I got some dust on the paint, I'm sorry, but look past the dust. That looks super nice. I see a couple little marks right there. Let me come over here. Nothing. A couple little things up there that you see. But then the trunk lid looks super nice. That fitment is nice. You see no chips down here. Again, very common to see big chips in these corners when you slam the trunk. I don't see any. And maybe it is the wrong one. Red floor mats, red paint, red finish in here. I did take a close-up of this finish because that is just superb. A little bit more dust on that side, but just the quality of the finish in here is just very impressive. Red all the way around. Can I lift this mat up easily? I never cleaned it, to be honest with you, but nice. Well, not clean, but no surface rust, no water that got in there. It's been stored in the garage for 40 years. Of course, driven regularly, but stored in the garage. Not, I should have cleaned that out. I'm gonna clean that out after this, but, real nice under there. You got the weather stripping, the inserts, new locking mechanisms. Make sure I got the keys. Which is really impressive. And I've never had a Bel Air convertible of any sort. A couple imperfections right there. A couple more of those little checks right there. And I'm happy that it's a 57 Bel Air convertible to be the first. I know when my dad, a little touch-up right there, had a collection of cars when I was young. One of them was a 57 convertible. It was a black with all the gold on it. It was just a cool car. Black with red, of course. Great combination. This side as well, you know, no painted over bolts. Nice door panel here too, you see that. Paint up there is nice. Clean in there. But anyway, it will be up for sale later today on our website, nextgenclassiccars.com and eBay. Both links will be in the description of this video. If you want to check it out, let us know. It will, without a doubt, be one of the most reasonable 57 convertibles on the market. Considering I just looked at one that was $130,000 about 20 minutes ago. Online, not to buy. See a little mark right there. And then a little nick there and one smaller one there. But again, thank you for watching. And we're going to fire it up now and then drive it.
is so smooth and quiet.
Silky smooth.
It is.
Welcome to 1957. You were able to afford the most expensive one. You didn't mind getting a suntan on your most of the days, actually. Hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah, like that.
Yep.
And you get a 360-degree view of everybody who wants to be you.
Yeah. Yeah. Even today, technically.
Yeah.
And we had this car coming on the highway back up to speeds of like 70 miles an hour. And it drives just as smooth as it does right now.
Yeah, this is a really, really, really nice example, man.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'll get one of these.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 210 though. But yeah.
They don't make a 210 convertible.
No, not convertible.
Oh.
I don't have time.
You're more like a 150 guy.
Like the other 57 in my head. It'd be like the other one.
What other 57? Oh, that
That
right.
one with the huge motor.
Oh, that was 56. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
One like that.
That was the 532 800 horsepower Merlin.
Yeah.
It was a cool car. Then we went to Arizona. Well,
I think the car just speaks for itself, man.
yeah. I mean, when you hear 40-year ownership, you just think, wow, the guy liked the car that much.
Yeah.
Even today, people switch new cars constantly. Back then, they were junked most of the time.